What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And we did not get a chance to discuss. Yes, guys, I've gone back old school with the voiceovers, guys, faceless right now. But Chauncey Billups, man, NBA legend, right? NBA legend. We know the work he's done for the league. We know that Chauncey Billups is an all-time great. Detroit Pistons helped them win a few championships. And obviously, guys, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, guys, one thing I just noticed was this Clutch Sports Group on his hoodie. That's a different conversation. But some way, somehow, Clutch Sports is always tied to certain scandals. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there as a disclaimer. But let's get into Chauncey Billups, man, and the rest of these clowns, man, who have literally thrown their career, their respect and integrity into the trash can, man. Chauncey Billups, man, Terry Rozier. These both, I mean, guys, they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves, man, because you guys have been put in position a long time to make a lot of money. A lot of money. And guys, the truth is, a lot of these people, these players, these ex-athletes, former coaches, whatever you want to call it, they F their money off. They have nothing to show for it. And then it's all about the homeboy mentality. You got to make sure that your homeboys are making money. So what do? You go out here, you start to do illegal gambling, all kinds of stuff. And let's just be honest, guys, the last few years, man, not only the NBA, the NFL as well, in my opinion, something has been off about the way the game has been played. And a huge part of this is because of what sports betting has done. It has completely ballooned, blossomed, and amplified the world of sports betting. But we all know that Vegas, guys, let's just call it what it is heavy with the mafia. And we're going to get into this, guys, and break a lot of this down, as we did not get to discuss this yesterday. As Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, so many arrests have been made. I believe a total of 34 have been made about this whole situation. And to be honest, guys, this has brought so much shame to the NBA in the sports world as we know it. So much shame, because now, guys, people are going to be stingy with the way they bet. People are going to hold on to their wallets, because this let's just be honest, this has been going on for a while. And to the average sports consumer and the average person that'll place a bet here and there or just all the time, you kind of see how the lines and the spreads are set up, where it is a very, very thin chance of people winning money nowadays to receive those payouts. But of course, guys, the athletes are going to have first dibs because they're actually playing. The FBI announced an illegal sports betting scheme involving 4 NBA teams and 4 mafia crime families netted over 30 arrests on Thursday in a historic bust. Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, former NBA player Damon Jones are among those indicted. 31 people, including members of the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Luce's mafia families, have been arrested in connection to the scheme. Now, think about how deep this is running, guys. As we have known for a while, the Italian mafia has had a huge deal in sports betting. I'm telling you, guys, this stuff gets crazy because, let's be honest, a lot of money is washed in these sports organizations and, guys, just sports betting in general. Let's start off with the fact that Cash Patel has pretty much been the head of the operation and cracking down on all of these sport betting scandals, and we've never seen anything like this before. And yes, we saw Stephen A. Smith go on live television and say that this was tied to President Trump in some sort of form or fashion. The reality of this is, I think that this goes beyond the commander-in-chief, because it's getting into the higher elites, the people that really run Vegas, and those people have power. But for Cash Patel to be the head of the snake on this operation speaks volume, guys. And Chauncey Billups, man, I mean, you just expect much more from him. I get it. A lot of people are going to say innocent until proven guilty, but the feds typically do not step in unless they have the reasoning, the resources, the evidence, which we know, guys, at this point, man. I'm just going to be honest. These people looking guilty, starting from what's the guy's name that got traded from Denver, Michael Porter Jr.'s, his brother was guilty. Big Baby Glenn Davis. Anytime these folks have been accused, guys, the feds have been right. Gilbert Arenas clearly guilty. We don't know what's going to happen with that situation. But Chauncey Billups, man, running a whole illegal operation, a whole illegal gambling process, guys. And the FBI has the evidence. They have the proof. I mean, guys, this is not looking good for Chauncey Billups. As this is from TMZ Sports, it's all over the internet. Feds say Chauncey Billups got $50K for one poker game. Court docs also reference NBA stars. So Cash Patel said that this is just a start. I'm sure that people across several sports are shaking in their boots because sports has gotten out of hand, guys. It is what it is. And I'm not going to lie, I'm happy that the crackdown is starting because people work hard for the money that they go off and squander on these athletes, and all these athletes that are making multi-millions and millions of dollars. It's just highway robbery. Federal prosecutors said in new court documents obtained by TMZ Sports that in October 2020, Billups was paid for helping a group of alleged criminals cheat someone out of a large sum of money and a high-stakes card game. And to be honest, guys, the documents allege the Hall of Fame NBA player was a crucial part of the plot, as his status helped lure wealthy victims into playing into the games. They also claimed former Cleveland Cavaliers guard Damon Jones was eventually recruited to play a similar role. Wow, guys. And they have, guys, the text here. Hey, Rob, can you send me one of those wires on your phone? I don't know how much the job pays tomorrow, but can I get 10K advance on it? God really blessed me that you have action for me because I needed it today bad. LOL. Man, y'all call D Jones in case y'all know I know what I'm doing. Let me hibachi like Gilbert Arenas. Okay. Remember, if you have to think hard about a call, just fold. D watch Amar, he's the Steph. Also watch Marco, he's the Bron. Does it all. I mean, seriously, guys, look at this. The FBI says the illegal poker games Chauncey Billups was involved in used X-ray tables. They gave certain players an advantage where you could see the opponent's cards. They finessed over $7 million. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is genius. This is genius. Goodness gracious. They get more and more creative by the years, the months, the days, and weeks. It's pretty awesome if you ask me. Now, since the arrest, guys, Mr. Chauncey Billups, Hall of Famer, with all the humility in the world staring upon him, has been released. Of course, guys, we're going to get to the part where his attorney is saying that he is innocent of these alleged allegations, guys. But based off of this one response from an NBA executive, when the question was asked who else is involved, the executive said it is a nightmare for the league, which it is. It's complete shame, and people will not trust this product going forward for a while. You even see down here where it says, surprised they got caught, a player agent said, but not surprised as gambling is happening everywhere. And that itself, guys, has become a huge problem, man. Even kids, they're creating accounts. They're asking their moms and dad to create an account to start some sort of an income for themselves, as this gambling situation has spread. And I think it's going to lead to a lot of problems down the road for a lot of individuals. Now, Rick Carlisle actually spoke up as well, as he's quoted by saying a shocking day. We know that he is the president of the National Basketball Coaches Association, and said Thursday before a game, Carlisle said he contacted Billups and his representatives to ask how Billups was doing, but did not hear back. Of course, guys, it's probably a very, very sensitive topic, and his attorney probably has warned him to not speak upon. This is a very serious situation, Carlisle said. The irony, I guess, from our perspective, was yesterday was a day when our general counsel came down and read us all the regulations on gambling and warned our coaching staff, our players, our support staff about all these different things. And it's sad, guys, because these are grown men who have had the opportunity. And this is sad, guys, because these are grown-ass men, professionals, who have had the opportunity to be fortunate enough to put their families in position for generational wealth, and they go out and squander it, guys. They should not even be having people to come down and talk to them. This is all inside of the NBA contracts that they sign. And at the end of the day, common sense should weigh in. I mean, seriously, common sense. A lot of these players come from terrible backgrounds. They don't have it like they're growing up, so you would think that they would not want to squander it. Following, guys, says Billups' attorney denied his client's involvement. Quote, anyone who knows Chauncey Billups knows he is a man of integrity. Men of integrity do not cheat and defraud others. I mean, seriously, guys, this is so cliche. This is from his attorney, Chris Haywood. But it's crazy because as this thing gets more and more deep and it talks more about Terry Rozier and Damon Jones, which, guys, this story is huge, so I will be making multiple videos about this. In addition to a rigged poker game, was also accused of disclosing privileged information to bettors about the injury status of a player before a game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks in February 2023. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I remember this game. Obviously, guys, I love to watch the Lakers lose. But I want you guys to pay attention to this part where it says the player was LeBron James, according to multiple reports, though he is not named in an indictment and accused of any wrongdoing. Now, they're going to do their best to protect LeBron James, but what did I tell you at the beginning of this video with Chauncey Billups wearing a Clutch Sports hoodie? I didn't even know he was signed to Clutch Sports, if that's the case. Jones was also accused of telling the same bettors on January 2024 that another Lakers player would miss the game because of injury. Before that knowledge was public, the only player fitting the indictment's description is Anthony Davis. And this is why this is so damn dangerous, man, because nobody wants to believe these players anymore when it comes to load management, because you guys probably aren't even load management. You probably are making side bets with people who are using other names and alias of such so that you can profit off of it by sitting out. Guys, as the stories continue to unfold, I see a lot of people are going to crack. I think a lot of people are going to want their freedom. They're not going to want this on their resume and reputation, and they're going to start to play the blame game. They're going to point the finger, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the start of it, the same way the FBI director stated at the beginning of this video. This thing is going to unfold, and a lot of people are shaking in their boots right now. And not just the NBA, college, NFL, you guys name it. Sports betting has gotten this contagious. I will be following up with other videos, the Terry Rozier video and the Damon Jones video separately as we track this story. I want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not, and thank you guys so much for the love and support. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.